Constitution of India. The constitutional values. The Constitution of India is of utmost importance to our identity as a democracy. It is the vital document which outlines the character of our country. It lays down the framework for smooth functioning of the Indian democracy by providing the essential principles, structure, and role of government institutions. At the same time, it elucidates fundamental rights and duties of citizens. In order to become a responsible citizen of India, it is essential to understand the nature of this supreme document. Thus, this unit focuses on the key features of the Constitution of India along with the emerging rights and responsibilities. Values of Constitution: equality, fraternity, sovereignty, socialist, secular, democratic, and liberty. Preamble to the Indian Constitution. Constitution of India. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuming the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves thus Constitution. Key feature of Indian Constitution: fundamental rights, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies, right to equality. Directive Principle of State Policy. Part 4 of the Constitution of India contains Directive Principle of State Policy, which extends from Article 36 to Article 51. The concept of Directive Principle under Part 4 of the Indian Constitution have been inspired by the directive principles given in the Constitution of Ireland and also by the principle of Gandhiism and relate to social justice, economic welfare, foreign policy, legal and administrative matters. Characteristics of the Directive Principle of State Policy. Directive Principle of State Policy aims to create social and economic conditions under which the citizen can lead a good life. They also aim to establish social and economic democracy through a welfare state. If the laws are made to give effect to the directive principles over fundamental rights, they shall not be invalid on the ground that they take away the fundamental rights. The directive principles are non-justifiable rights of the people. In case of a conflict between fundamental rights and the directive principles of state policies, if the directive principle of the state policies aims to promoting larger interests of the society, the court shall have to uphold the case in favor of the directive principles of state policies. Fundamental duties: to abide by the Constitution and respect the ideals and institutions, to respect the national flag and national anthem, to realize and follow the essential ideals of secularism, democracy and non-violence, to preserve the culture and heritage, to protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of the nation, to safeguard the public property, to defend the country even at the cost of your life, to protect natural resources, to avoid social evils. Citizenship. Citizenship is the status of a person recognized under the custom or law as being a legal member of a sovereign state or belonging to a nation. A person may have multiple citizenship. A person who does not have citizenship of any state is said to be stateless, while one who lives on state borders whose territorial status is uncertain is a borderlander. Nationality is often used as a synonym for citizenship in English, notably in international law. In some countries, example the United States, the United Kingdom, nationality and citizenship can have different meanings. The Citizenship Act of India. Citizenship Act 1955. It provides for acquisition and loss of citizenship after commencement of the Constitution. The Act has been amended 8 times. Recent one is the Citizenship Amendment Act 2019. Acquisition of citizenship by birth. A person born in India on or after 26 January 1950 but before 1st July 1987 is a citizen of India, irrespective of the nationality of his/her parents. By descent, a person born outside India shall be a citizen of India by descent. By registration, a person who is married to an Indian citizen and is ordinarily resident in India for 7 years before making an application for registration and not being an illegal migrant. By naturalization, where an application is made in the prescribed manner by any person of full age and capacity, not being an illegal migrant. Citizenship Amendment Bill 2019 proposed following amendment in the Citizenship Act. Any person belonging to the Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, Jain, Parsi or Christian communities from Afghanistan, Bangladesh and Pakistan who entered India before 31st December 2014 and who has been exempted by the government under relevant clause of the Passport Act 1920 or the provision of the Foreigners Act 1946 shall not be treated as illegal migrant. Organs of government. 3 organs of the government: legislature, which makes the law; executive, which implements the law; judiciary, makes sure that the laws are obeyed. Federalism. Federalism is a system of government in which power is divided between a central authority and the various constituent units of the country. India has 3 tiers of federalism: central government, state government, and local government. Some legal provision related to children. There are several acts which are made in the Indian Constitution for the protection of children's human rights. The first act is Juvenile Justice Act 1986, Right to Education, Children Labour Protection and Regulation Act 1986, Child Marriage Registration Act 1929, the Education for All Handicapped Children Act 1975 and the Children Act. Makers of Indian Constitution: Abul Kalam Azad, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Baldev Singh, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and the father of the Indian Constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Dr. Rajendra Prasad joined the Indian National Congress in 1911. He was quite an active political leader and took part in the freedom movement in India. In October of 1934, he was declared President of the Indian National Congress. He had been sent to jail several times and he was elected as President of the Constituent Assembly on 11 December 1946. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Babasaheb Ambedkar is known as Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar was a social reformer and inspired the Dalit Buddhist movement in India. He is the father of the Indian Constitution and the brain behind the drafting of the Indian Constitution. He was the first law minister of the country in the year 1947. He renounced Hinduism and became Buddhist in the year 1956. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was born on 14th of November 1889. He belonged to a community of Kashmiri Pandits. He was an eminent personality of Indian freedom struggle. He had completed graduation from Trinity in Cambridge in the year 1910. He practiced law from Inner Temple, London. There are several other constitution makers. Thank you for viewing these slides.